Okay, blessings everyone, and may the blood of Yahweh cover this video. Okay, wow, it's getting pretty dark, and there's a lot to be said. Okay, so I'm going to be giving the scriptures here as I received it. I received these about 2 weeks ago, I guess, maybe just shortly after or during my last video, after my last video. And I really wanted to make sure that I had no flesh involved in when I was doing this, when I was receiving these scriptures, and I wanted to really understand what it was that I was putting forward. So I've been really waiting for confirmation, and I've in the last couple of days have really had some hard, very clear confirmation to continue on and read this and bring it forward. So this is what I'm going to do. So. Again, there's just a lot of things going on, and for right now, I just really feel pressured to get this out. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. So this is Daniel's vision. Again, this is Angel Gabriel who is revealing this to him and interpreting his vision. But here I start on Daniel 8. Okay, so I do recommend that we read Daniel. Okay, so Daniel 8:17. So he came near where I stood, and where he came I was afraid, and fell upon my face. But he said unto me, Understand, O Son of Man, for at the time of the end shall be the vision. As the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud in the day of rain, so was the appearance of the brightness round about. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Lord. And when I saw it, I fell upon my face, and I heard a voice of one that spake. Now as he was speaking with me, I was in a deep sleep on my face, toward the ground. But he touched me and set me upright. And he said, Behold, I will make thee know what shall be in the last end of the indignation, for at the time appointed the end shall be. And he said, and he shall confirm the covenant, and he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. And in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease. And for the overspreading of the abomination he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall be poured unto the desolate. Sorry about that. And both these kings' hearts shall be to do mischief, and they shall speak lies at one table, but it shall not prosper, for yet the end shall be at the time appointed. Then shall he return into his land with great riches, and his heart shall be against the holy covenant, and he shall do exploits and return to his own land. At the time appointed he shall return and come toward the south, but it shall not be as the former or as the latter. For the ships of the Shittim shall come against him. Therefore he shall be grieved and return and have indignation against the holy covenant. So shall he do. He shall even return and have intelligence with them that forsake the holy covenant. And arms shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength, and shall take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that make it desolate. And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall be corrupt by flatteries. But the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits. And they that understand among the people shall instruct many, yet they shall fall by the sword, and by flame, by captivity, and by spoil many days. Now when they shall fall, they shall be holpen with a little help, but many shall cleave to them with flatteries. And some of them of understanding shall fall, to try them, and to purge, and to make them white, even to the time of the end, because it is yet for a time appointed. And the king shall do accordingly to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god, and shall speak marvelous things against the God of all gods, and shall prosper till the indignation be accomplished, for that is determined shall be done. The ram which thou sawest having 2 horns are the kings of Media and Persia, and the rough goat is the king of Grecia, and the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king. And as I was considering, behold, and he, goat, came from the west of the face of the whole earth, and touched not the ground. And the goat had a notable horn between his eyes. And a mighty king shall stand up, that shall rule with great dominion, and do according to his will. Now that being broken, whereas 4 stood up for it, 4 kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation, but not in his power. And in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full, a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences shall stand up. And out of one of them came forth a little horn, which waxed exceedingly great, toward the south, and toward the east, and toward the pleasant land. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shall show favor to the young. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and holy people. And it waxed great even to the host of heaven, and it casted some of the host, and it cast down some of the host and of the stars to the ground, stamped upon them. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time. And though his policy also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of hosts, and by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down. And in his estate shall stand up a vile person, to whom they shall not give the honor of the kingdom. But he shall come in peacefully and obtain the kingdom by flatteries. And the king shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god, and shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods, and shall prosper till the indignation be accomplished, for that is determined shall be done. And the vision of the evening and the morning which was told is true. Wherefore shut thou up the vision, for it shall be for the many days. In the 3rd year of Cyrus, king of Persia, a thing was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar. And the thing was true, but the time appointed was long. And he understood the thing, and he had understanding of the vision. Now I come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days, for yet the vision is for many days. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the time that are far off. And he saith unto me, seal not the saying of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. And I, Daniel, fainted and was sick certain days. Afterwards I rose up and did the king's business, and I was astonished at the vision, but none understood it. and over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the prince might give accounts unto them, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and prince, because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm.